Welcome back to NAZ Today. My name is Makayla Richardson and I will be your student forecaster on this Tuesday evening. Now take a look at our Flagstaff. Currently we do have that outside temperature of about 50 degrees with clear skies. The barometer reading at about 30.29 inches with the relative humidity of 23%. We do have that northeast wind coming at us at about 8 miles per hour, which is a nice change from that southwest wind that we have been seeing. Taking a look at the current satellite, we do have no cloud coverage in the northern Arizona area today. However, we will be seeing a little bit of a storm coming in from California later in the week, and I'll keep you updated on that later in the broadcast. As of today, we did have that high of 54, the low of 27, getting closer to that low of 27 as the night goes on. Averages of 57 and 26 respectively, and our records were set in 1966 with that high of 72 and that record low of -2 set in 1975. I think that's pretty interesting that we do have our two highs and lows set in such close temperatures. Now we do have that high of 63 in Hopi with a high of 54 in Winslow. Phoenix, you got to see a pretty warm high of 73 degrees. Las Vegas, you're almost matching that with a high of 72. Sedona, you were pretty cool today with that high of 46, and you are going to be bumping up tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Grand Canyon, you got to see a high of 42, and Page a high of 54. Looking at Flagstaff, we do have that forecast low, like I mentioned earlier, of 27 degrees tonight. So it was warm today. It's going to get way colder tonight. Make sure you bring a jacket and a little bit of warm clothing if you have any plans tonight. We do have mostly clear skies, so a little bit of cloud coverage, but nothing really to worry about. We do that sunset at about 6:49 p.m. Looking at tomorrow, we're getting a little bit warmer with that forecast high of 64 degrees and sunny skies, but that's not going to be here for long. So take advantage of that tomorrow as we will be seeing a little bit of a storm coming in the next few days. Looking at the forecast temperatures across the northern Arizona region tomorrow, Sedona, like I mentioned earlier, you're jumping up to 73 as your high with the low of 44, which ironically was your guys' high for today. Phoenix, you're bumping up to 82 with a low of 55. Havasu, you guys are ready for boating season with that high of 82 as well, that low of 63 degrees. And Page, you have that high of 72 with the low of 46. Bringing it back to Flagstaff one last time, we do have that high of 64, excuse me, like I mentioned earlier, that low of 31 degrees. Thursday, we do have that high of 60 with a low of 34, so we're going to be bumping down a little bit, but keep an eye out, tie up your hair, wear a hat, anything you can, because it is going to be very windy on Thursday, bringing in that storm for Friday. Now on Friday, we do have a 20% chance of precipitation. We don't know how much snow we will be looking at yet, if any, so we'll keep you updated tomorrow when we know more information. A high of 48 and a low of 20. Now there will be a 60% chance of precipitation and blowing snow on Friday night, so keep your eye out for that. Drive safe, make sure you guys are prepared for that. Now the cloud coverage is going to be staying on Saturday with that high of 41 and a low of 21, but luckily sunny Sunday, we will be having a high of 51 and a low of 25. And that is all I have for you guys for today. Stay tuned on our NAZ live show tomorrow night, and we'll see you then. Only took 17 tries, but we can do it.